Willie D Live.
To this day, you hear people quoting. They don't really care
about us.
You know what I'm saying?
Michael Jackson is my favorite. People still to this day try to say, like, I have every home that I've owned has a bathroom. A bathroom, okay? A half bath, not a shower and all that. But you have a little half bath.
Yeah.
Has had a bathroom that has been solely designed and created around Michael Jackson.
Oh, hell. What's inside of these bathrooms?
So there have been quite a few. I've owned quite a few homes, but the current one I have a half bathroom off my kitchen, and it has four of my favorite albums of his, like the actual album, the actual vinyl. I had them framed. Okay. There was a football player, Ray Edwards, who played for the Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. Good friend of mine, married to my girlfriend. He got me a hand-painted Thriller. Creepy. It's when you look at it at certain angles, it looks crazy. A big, huge Michael Jackson. I have his Thriller album, greatest album of all time, like this plaque framed in there. I have like those bobbleheads. Like I have every book that someone has written about him in there just to sit and read. 'Cause this is my boo-boo bathroom too, by the way.
Okay.
So I have the books in there, so I just read the books. I have magazines that he was on covers of, and it's just completely just the walls.
It's a shrine.
It's a shrine of him because he did it all.
Yeah.
He entertained you, he educated you, he loved you, and he was just an overall good person. I really hate people that keep trying to call him a pedophile. He has been exonerated and proved not guilty of that numerous times.
And why do you think he's not guilty?
It's been proven. If the FBI is investigating you and they can't file a charge on you, how much higher does it need to go? How much higher? CIA, all of them. Oprah had to take that documentary off her website with those white boys lying and shit. She had to take it down and apologize. That's it. That's all I needed to know.
Well, I needed some more proof. So here's my thoughts.
What you need?
Here's why I don't believe Mike did that, right?
Okay.
First of all, let's just put it on out there. We live in a type of society where it's unusual for a man to sleep in a bed with kids.
Yeah, I will be the first to say that.
Especially kids who are not his, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's us.
Yeah.
This is our society, right?
Yeah.
And we've been groomed, so to speak, to think that way, right? This is our education that we've received here. Like, this is how you're supposed to behave as a man, right? So part of my reasoning is the same as yours, where you said the FBI can't find nothing. The FBI, they said Mike got these marks and stuff on his genital area and all that. You
ain't never seen
and they couldn't find it. The FBI stripped them down, could not find it. That's
embarrassing.
Right?
But yeah.
Then on top of that, the kids lied. They admitted lying.
The parents set it up.
Going back. We've heard those stories too. Okay, but here's the reason why I believe that Mike did not do that more than anything, because the marks could have been proven. He could have actually had those marks on him, and somebody who's actually seen him naked could have told somebody could have told somebody that those marks were there, right? Mm-hmm. But here's why I don't believe Mike did that. Mike was so different. He was so different. He loved people. Mm-hmm. He loved people, and he loved children specifically in a way that grown folks, like, we can't understand.
Yeah.
Because we don't love children like that.
Right.
We just don't. But Mike was really childlike in his behavior. Although he
didn't have a childhood.
Although he was Michael Jackson, the superstar, the billionaire, whatever, worth a few $100 million when he was alive or whatever. But Mike was very much childlike, and everybody who knew him said that. Mm-hmm. And because he was that way, and because, the man had a damn theme park at his house. Yeah. He called it Neverland.
Yeah.
Somebody that don't want to grow up. And not wanting to grow up, for some people, not being sexually active is part of not growing up also.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And so I just don't believe Mike. I believe Mike loved kids in a wholesome way.
Yes.
Pure
not
way.
a nasty.
So much.
Yeah.
In a non-perverted way. So much that he wouldn't dare harm a child.
Yes.
He would not dare harm a child. And so when you get to the part where you say, well, you're sleeping in bed with the kids and eating ice cream or whatever.
That's because you nasty.
Yeah, that's because we've been trained to think that way.
Yeah.
But you got to think the way Mike think, and you can say that, well, maybe Mike was, that's arrogance. I'm Michael Jackson. Fuck, I do what I want to do. Shit, I want to eat ice cream in the bed. Why can't I?
Yeah.
It's like, we're not doing anything. I'm not hurting anyone, and they want to eat ice cream, and I just don't believe Mike did that, and I do believe that I'm one of the type of people that I'm a realist, and I can ride for you. But if I see something and I'm like, it's indisputable, then, I got to call a strike and a ball.
That's how I am, too. I was waiting for something to show me that Mike did this, and it never happened. Not once. I don't know why people would think that I would even want to support a pedophile or someone I even thought. If I had 1% of me that thought he did this, I wouldn't support it. I wouldn't have to be talking about all that, but I wouldn't have shrines of him all over my houses. Yeah. Like, are people crazy? Like, I'm a research journalist. I do my job. And I have seen not one thing that has convinced me that Michael Jackson harmed a single soul, let alone children. Not a single. I think Michael Jackson, if a roach crawls in his house, he wouldn't kill it. He'd probably pick it up and let it go outside or something.
Little fella. Oh, are you lost?
Yes.